Do you work weekends?
No.
I don't. Not anymore.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Good
morning.
morning, Vietnam.
Yeah. It's morning somewhere.
It's
That's
morning
what Jimmy
to
Buffett
me.
said.
Something like that. It good, yeah.
It good, yeah.
Welcome in, everyone.
That's
It's
the title. It
episode
good,
49. It's 9:42 p.m. On a Friday. It is
Yep.
July 31st, 2026. This is our penultimate episode of season 1. And we're late as always. How you guys doing?
Fashionably, of course. Fashionably late. I mean, come on.
We're doing good. Super tired, as always. But
Yep.
I started school back,
Speaking of
and
Jimmy
I am
Buffett.
happy. But also tired because we live on the surface of the damn sun. But anyway.
Yeah, it was like crazy hot today.
Mm-hmm.
And I was out in it all day long.
And how?
Far too long.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I'm still tired.
You used your body for other things, like using the mind to deal with the
drugs.
public, to deal with drugs. Maybe not drugs, but
I don't deal with drugs at my job.
Oh.
My job
you
has nothing
could
to
if
do
you
with
tried.
drugs.
If you put your mind to it, you can do anything.
How was your all's week this week?
I just was getting ready for my students to show up, trying to put my room together, have some meetings. They came for a half day today. I didn't have anybody, but I was opening car doors at 7:15 this morning going, "Hello, little Timmy, welcome back." And I had one kid tumble out of the back seat of her car and something fell off of her backpack, and she stepped on it as she walked to class. I'm like, "Wait, hey, kid, you forgot something." And I picked it up, and it was an empty, discarded crystal box.
Crystal? Oh, like
Yeah, like
the food box.
Yeah, which is ironic because that was my first job. I worked in high school, and I said,
thought you meant the
I've come full circle.
the rock crystal.
No,
Like,
this
how
child
did
was
you
not
keep
dropping crystal rock cocaine in.
Well, I'm not talking about drugs, but
Oh, I thought you were.
no, like the mineral.
Didn't realize my camera was frozen this entire time.
Crystal minerals.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone.
Yeah. Welcome to the podcast.
It's constant issues with this thing.
That's okay. That just means we're human. And if we weren't human, we'd be aliens. Actually, that might make it more. It is what it is.
What if only one of us was an alien?
And now you have to guess which one is which.
Who's the imposter?
Oh, God. Welcome to Among Us, the podcast. But no, my week was pretty good. Just getting back into my routine. We were testing out whether the dog would handle being cooped up all day and then us coming home after school, and she's handled it well. I'm currently alone at home tonight, and she's literally sitting on my feet right now. So that's why it's eerily quiet, and you don't see my daughter walking half naked through the camera or on Patrol Live in the background with my wife giggling in the background. So.
Yeah, it's the quietest that the background has ever been on this podcast.
Welcome to Silent Librarian, the podcast.
Until he pulls out that fan.
Hey, look how red I am. I'm warm, and yet I'm not turning that fan on. That's dedication, man. But, yep, kids come back full week. Actually, not even a full freaking week. We're already missing a day, Thursday, for election day.
Yay.
So over election posters being every 3 feet.
I'm
on
so
the
sick
road.
and tired of getting text messages.
Yeah, isn't that annoying?
I have gotten so many text messages, and I keep my phone in my pocket like whenever I'm working because I listen to my phone, but I like program it in at the beginning of my days so that I just leave it in my pocket, and I listen to all kinds of different podcasts and stuff like that, and I'll get Donald Faison going,
You still have that text sound after all these years.
Yeah. And
I love it.
that's my text sound. So I'll just sit there and I'll look at it. And it's one of those stupid little ads.
Only you can prevent that side from doing that thing. So send
Like, oh my
$1
gosh.
or press stop to
I always
stop.
delete it as spam.
I typically
Like
throw a
the
sentence
delete
enhancer and then
report.
click stop. So
My sentence enhancers are not appropriate for the outside world.
sometimes
Speaking
they
of
need to
that,
be heard.
I did have a run in last week that I didn't fill you guys in with. I did fill
detailed.
you guys in outside the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Bring it.
Where I came face to face with one of our big top dogs of the company.
Woof, woof.
Woof, woof.
How'd
And
that go?
I got a phone call the next day, and my boss's boss was like, "Did you talk to anybody important yesterday?" And I was like, "I don't know.
Depends on your definition of important.
He goes, yeah, because I got a phone call this morning." I was like, oh, God. So it was a long day, and I think it was like Wednesday of last week, and he was like, "Oh, you're new, right?" And I was like, I was here before, but I just came back. And he was like, "Well, how's it going out there?" Trying to do this little small chit-chat thing. And at the end of a long day, that's the last thing that I want to do is just talk to some random dude that I've never even met.
Mhm.
So he caught me on a bad day, and I was like, well, it's an effing paycheck.
Oh, my God.
And he was like the big CEO of the branch.
Yikes. Little did we know you were starring in an episode of Undercover Boss.
That's all right. I don't need to be in contact with higher ups.
But how will they experience Sophisticated Hour with Viper Zook?
Well, I'm not allowed to do that in my truck anymore.
Oh, well, fair enough. This is fair.
When they came back, they took smoking out of all the truck.
Really? Is that why you're eating your body weight in candy cigarettes in the green room?
I have my sunflower seeds now.
Good man. Good man.
And that is my trade-off to keep me
You were
away.
the one who made me, well, not made me, but you were like, hey, try these sunflower seeds. And I went, don't mind if I do. And I was
it the smacker ones?
I'm assuming whatever the Davids are with the ranch and the gimmick and stuff.
Oh, no. These are like new ones.
Oh.
That I got.
Oh.
They're like promoted all over like Facebook and stuff. But I have a friend that has a promotional code that I get like 10% off.
Oh, is it one of those boxes where it says, oh, we've thrown 37,000 sunflower seeds in a bag for $10 if you use promo code Butthole? One of those things?
This is salsa.
Smacking.
It's really good.
Dude, none of them can match the ranch stuff.
Not sponsored.
I've tried some.
Not sponsored, no.
It can be.
Very highly
Twitch.com/Alden19.
XIX.
That's the channel you're on. You should know what channel you're on.
I can't remember numbers. No, you got me because I kept saying Alden13 when I would say bandcamp.com/Alden19.
That's on you for not knowing Roman numerals.
Well, I don't have it in front of me, brother. My numbers, my Roman numerology only goes so high because...
Hold on. No, we're not going to blow past that. Numerology?
No, we can and we should.
The study of Roman numerals?
Well, my WrestleMania numbers, that's how I learned my Roman numerals up to at least 40. So.
Okay, well, what is WrestleMania Star?
Star? WrestleMania Infinity.
It was the one in Dallas.
Dang it, no. That doesn't count. They stopped using Roman numerals for a little bit.
That was the dumbest thing is when Super Bowl 50 came around and they just put it as Super Bowl 50. I'm like, you all had the perfect opportunity to just put L and confuse everyone who didn't know how Roman numerals work.
Or just Super Bowl.
Super Bowl L. Where's the
Large.
alphabet?
Just put it at the end and make it look like a typo. Super Bowl.
With no space.
Yes, just that's a typo.
Who put that
John
Mattel?
John Madden goes boom.
So do you actually understand how Roman numerals work? Or do you just like know up to a certain number?
I know up to like 10.
Because that's how many
Girl,
Final
just
Fantasies
keep
I
adding
played.
I know up to 30 because that's triple X and that makes me giggle.
But I mean, if you know up to 10, then you know up to, I don't know, like 49.
I's are
No.
1, V's are 5, X's are 10, and then I'm lost.
Is there one for 25?
No.
No.
So the way Roman numerals work is it is a system of addition and subtraction using what I would refer to as like benchmark integers. So you have a symbol for 1, 5, 10, 50, 100, and 1,000, or 500 and 1,000. And it's M for 1,000. That's why I've ever seen like
the end of all the VHS movies in
like
the 90s.
MCM like that. That's not
Doc, say
MCM is
hello to your wife
1900.
before her phone dies.
My wife?
Say hi.
Oh, hi, my wife. I don't have
Okay.
chat on my chat. Sorry.
It's all right.
So
I'm not promoting the
so when you
brand.
see MCM, like MCM XXXIII, that's like 1933. And the way it works is you will take those integers and you'll add them together until you get to a point where it is more concise to subtract them. So like that's why when you see number 1, 2, 3, but then 4 instead of being 1, 2, 3, 4, it's IV because 5 is V. So it's essentially 5 minus 1. So that's why you put IV, and then you have V, and then VI. And then when you get to 9, you have IX.
Oh, you froze.
And then X. You cut out. I'm still here.
And I'm gone. Nope, I'm back.
So that's why you just do each of those. So 14, XIV, XV, XV. And you can do those integers. What?
Oh.
Marco?
Hi, Alden.
I'm still here.
He's there. He is there.
Okay.
He is there.
But so you can do those for like a higher integer. So like so 1900 you would do M for 1,000 and then you'd put C for CM for 900 instead of, so 2000 would be MM, but MCM for 1900, and then you'd add your next place. So if you wanted to add 50, you'd add L, and then say 6 would be VI. So you just keep adding and subtracting those. It seems complicated, but once you really start to break it down, it's just kind of like putting commas in numbers. It's not that bad.
Well, that's why I said 1 through 10, because I know, once you get past 10, you just
you just have to know what those integers are. You have I, V.
I just didn't know what 50, 100, 1,000, and 5,000, I guess.
So you have I for 1, V is 5, X is 10, L is 50, C is 100, D is 500, and M is 1,000. Oh. And then once you start getting past that, instead of putting like, say, 5,000, what you do is you start taking those numbers and you start putting lines over them.
Oh,
and that increases
I've never
the
seen
value.
that.
Yeah, you had to get really high, but it increases the value. It's like a, I'm not priming it, but it's like, you know what I mean? So
we're going to be dead by the time WrestleMania 5000 comes out.
Yeah, so it's not, if that's the only time you use Roman numerals, you'll never have to worry about it.
Yeah, literally the only time. Or if some pieces of music sometimes have, rehearsal numbers as Roman numerals I've seen before. But
so like off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you what the number 4,000 would be, because I know 3,000 would just be MMM. But once you get to that 5,000, I know you would do like, it might be honestly D with a line over it. So it might be like MD with a line. I'd have to look into it. But anyway, it's I think it's interesting. It's cool, but it's kind of weird. But
Romans aren't around anymore, so it really doesn't matter.
Except Roman Reigns.
God,
he's around. He is our tribal chief, after all.
Oh, did anybody go see the Odyssey?
no, I have not seen a movie in years.
No movies
It
at
just
all?
came out.
No, I haven't seen a movie since Spider-Man
Ben
No Way
Hur.
Home.
Oh.
That was the last movie I've seen in theaters.
Are you a movie buff at all, Alden?
I like movies. I just don't go out because I won't go out. I won't go to a movie by
People
myself,
out there.
and I do not want to go to a movie and leave my wife at home with the kids alone because that doesn't feel right.
Yeah, that's creepy. I've never wanted to go to a theater by myself. That just seems...
I know plenty of
I
people
did
who
it
say
one
they have no
time.
problem with that, and I'm like, that's the same kind of vibe as I will not go to a restaurant and eat by myself.
Oh, I will.
That
No.
one's not as bad,
Nope.
but typically I
Drive-thru
might
or
be...
takeout.
Yeah, or I might grab it to go.
I'm not
But-
sitting in a restaurant by myself.
Hmm.
I'm hearing a clicking. Is anybody else
Yeah,
hearing a clicking?
I'm hearing it too.
Might be the dog.
The dog.
Unless your dog has like somehow transformed into a robot, it's very mechanical. It's
Oh,
Yeah.
it could be me shaking my leg like a dog. No, it's not me. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, not eating
Anyway,
by yourself in public. Actually, no. I would not like it, but I would do it.
I'd do it.
I wouldn't.
That's not your name. Viper, I thought of you the other day. I don't know what it is, but I think my daughter has left a pair of her dance shoes in my car, and I opened the door,
Oh,
and I just got a waft of something.
does it
and
bring back bad memories?
The only thing I could think of is Viper's car the first time I got in it to go to Subway because he found 6-month-old Taco Bell in it a couple of days later.
Oh God.
It was a smell that wasn't awful, but it was a smell that you knew was not
Of this earth.
natural. like if you're walking to the zoo and you walk by the elephant
There's
pit,
also bones in the car, which I don't know where they came from.
well, that's disconcerting, but anyway. Yeah, I mean, just like going to the zoo. You know it's not going to smell like a bed of roses, but you go, and you just kind of deal. Well, I feel like, at least for the last couple months, my car, when I get in it, there's probably a pair of modern ballet shoes sitting under a chair somewhere, because the homegirl can't keep up with her stuff.
Whoa.
Did he
What
come
was
back
that?
yet? Is he gone? Is he back? There he is. Hello.
You kicked off and came back with doubled audio.
Which who?
You.
You.
Oh, crud.
And it shifted everybody around.
What is happening tonight?
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
How about you just don't speak for a minute until you figure that
Okay.
out?
Okay.
How about you just not talk?
Am I still doing it?
Podcast.
Yes. Try to pop out and back in.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it sounded like he turned on a chorus pedal or
I don't know.
something.
It was pretty rough. But
Not good.
anyways, yeah. I mean, I don't really smell a whole lot anyways.
The clicking went away.
Yeah. It was almost like what you were dealing with whenever
Oh, really?
yeah, you came in. But yeah, we figured out what that smell was pretty quick. Cuz my car back then was a little messy.
Dude. I think one of the most
Greetings.
It's better. There you go.
Okay, that's way better.
The clicking's gone too.
I still think that's my dog, but whatever.
One of the most that's back. One of the most haunting smells that I ever had the displeasure of Jay has disappeared. There he's okay. He's back. One of the worst smells I ever experienced, and we never could figure it out. Is my grandmother had this couch, and it was like this fabric couch that she got up in near where she lived from this furniture store, and at some point it inexplicably just started smelling like garlic. And we don't know why. We tore that thing apart. We looked for every single, any remnant of any kind of food that would be in it. And we could never figure it out until the day we finally, after she died, we threw it away and stuff. But I mean, it was like Moby Dick and Captain Ahab just trying to find the smell, tracing it down. We could not figure it out. It was ridiculous, but it smelled so bad. But I wouldn't doubt it if someone just dropped something in the couch and it just kind of became one with the couch. Because our dog that we used to have, Chubbs, she would take hot dogs and hide them in the couch, and you would randomly just find hot dogs in the couch.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh my God.
I've never wanted a. What's that stupid quote? I want a hot dog real bad.
Something about the 4th of July.
Yeah, something about the 4th of July. It's that.
You look like the 4th of July.
Oh, Legally Blonde, I think, right?
Yeah, it's Jennifer Coolidge.
So.
Yeah, I couldn't remember her name.
Is that her name? Jennifer? It is Jennifer, right?
Do you like her?
She's
Do you enjoy
a choice.
Do you enjoy her?
I do not. I think she is very annoying.
She offends the senses.
She was
Singes the
in
nostrils.
ads for something. A couple, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and the ads were all over the place. And I was like, God, I can't stand her voice.
Sorry, Miss Coolidge, if you're listening to this humble
Miss
little
Coolidge, if you're
podcast.
listening, but please sound better.
You're still welcome to come on. It's fun.
Yes, how dare you make all that money with the way you do things the way you do.
I mean, yeah.
And your affinity for hot dogs. No, the one that I find annoying.
Never been a fan.
I'm laissez-faire, as they say.
It's almost like the girl that played the nanny.
Fran Drescher.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I always thought her and the girl that played Janice on Friends were the same person for the longest time when I was a kid. But
so that's not what Fran really sounds like. That was just a bit that she would do.
Oh, well, it was a horrible bit, and she never needs to do it again. That's my little hot take on that. This is what you get when I don't have any sleep.
Who else are we going to crap on tonight? I mean,
let's see. Oh, Amy Schumer. I don't like her. She's a jerk.
Oh my God.
Hang on, let me get my list out.
Jesus Christ.
You know what happens when you make Viper Zook mad, or Alden 19 if you don't know your Roman numerals, or Dr. Janitor 35? You just made the list.
You mean Dr. Janitor XXXV?
Technically, my birth certificate should say XXXVII.
I.
Hey, while we're crapping on people.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, were you going to tell them that story?
Flush.
We have a platform to talk.
Welcome to the Artisan Exchange podcast. My name is Dr. Janitor, and I have a really good setup.
Hey, don't impersonate my voice. It's gimmick infringement, and you know it.
We're not impersonating your voice. We're impersonating your equipment.
See, same thing. That'll hold up in a court of law.
I'm the judge, the jury, and the executioner.
I can't believe I still
not
have
Judge
that toy.
Judy.
The thing's 30 years old, and I still have that.
Some things are worth keeping. Like my Nintendo that's still sitting over here on a shelf from 1996.
I have a Batman somewhere that I've had since I was a little kid. That's about it.
Has he not starved to death yet?
Nope.
Ponies
I
like
did
food.
hang him from my light whenever I was in college with you guys.
I did that with a Spider-Man toy, and ironically, I did that with a Millennium Falcon toy, but I hung it off my fan, and I'm pretty sure I broke the fan. But
see, I didn't have a fan.
See, I don't know if you guys knew. You didn't know this because I think you'd already graduated at the time. You graduated in when did you guys graduate?
12.
Spring of 12?
Spring, summer.
Okay, so I didn't move in until the fall of 12. So, I moved into the apartments on I guess technically, would that be the north side of campus? I don't know geographically.
Common?
Yeah, the commons. And I lived on the second floor, in the dead center of the three, on the I guess the side furthest from the music building. And across no, we lived in the corner. No, that's right. The middle ones were for the 2 bedrooms. Well, our good friend, I don't want to say his name on here.
Jeff Meverts?
No, T.O. was his initials.
Tyrell Owens?
Tyrell. Anyway, yes, that's who I'm talking about. I had, you probably can't see them behind me, these Zelda action figures from the 90s. And it's, I have Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf, and I had them. And when we first moved into the dorm, he came across to see our dorm and our apartment, and he saw them, and he's like, "Those are awesome. Where'd you get those?" I'm like, "I've had them since I was a kid." He goes, "Yeah, I really want those." I'm like, "Yeah, well." Anyway, so then a few days later, I fell asleep on the couch, and he snuck into my apartment and took them.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
He wasn't going to keep them, but he just wanted to screw with me.
What a turd. That's what the T stands for, turd. Oh, man.
But
why do I not know Tyrell Owen? Oh, never mind. I think I know now.
I don't think I know.
Is he married to a lady named RT?
Yeah, because that's almost his name. It's like my
oh my God, it really is.
That's what I'm saying.
Vibe, have you caught on yet?
No.
His wife's name is Schmachel Feefeller.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, we'll talk to you later about it. But they're both music ed. I think they're both music ed still.
Yeah.
Oh,
I saw him.
okay.
I saw him.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Yeah.
I was trying to remember.
Almost the exact same name. Who is that?
Oh my God.
Who is this mystery
Tyrell
person?
Owens. Tyrell Owens is like a football guy, I think.
Is he?
And yeah, I just about self-doxed. Well, not self-doxed. Self-imposed doxed. Poor old Tyrell Owens.
But you're Doc.
I am Doc.
God, was the name.
No, that's self-docked. Oh, no, I don't want to say that.
Tyrell Owen. It's the name equivalent of Clark Kent. Who is this mystery man?
Oh my God.
I would never know just because he has a pair of glasses on.
And he keeps talking about knife wrenches.
And this guy's extremely ripped to be working at a newspaper. I don't understand. What's he doing in his spare time?
You know, honestly, I know people give a lot of people get a lot of crap for saying, oh, well, Clark just throws on glasses and then I struggle with identifying people sometimes. And
is it just because they don't have glasses though?
The way you present yourself, the way your hair is, the way you move about the world with your stature. Now, if it was just Clark Kent, Superman, that's stupid, but
that's exactly what it was.
Not
That's exactly what it was. He went into a phone booth to change his clothes and take off his glasses.
And slick back his hair and broaden his pectoral muscles.
No, they were already broadened.
No, he had to slouch and be all like,
I have pectoral muscles. I can't broaden them.
I am Clark Kent. My roommate's name is Tyrell Owens, and I am here from... And then, he busts into the phone booth and then, hello. And then he saves the dog or the squirrel or whatever. And then Iggy Pop sings about him. So
Iggy Pop?
Iggy Pop.
Was there's an Iggy Pop song in Superman? I don't remember that.
Yes.
Why
Well,
a phone booth? Why a phone?
Why a phone?
why a Foonboth?
Foonboth.
Why a phone booth?
Welcome to
Like,
Gas
it's
Leak
literally-
International, where we have fever dreams about DC superheroes. No, okay. So you said you hadn't been watching movies lately. You need to watch.
I'll have you know there is no gas leak in my house. My carbon monoxide detector is flashing a steady red.
I hope I don't have any brain damage. Damage. Watch Superman with David
Anyways,
Cornsweet.
Why a phone booth?
Well, that was the thing in the 40s. You didn't walk
It's
around
a
with your.
clear box that people can see you change.
Maybe he's a voyeur.
Clark Kent gets arrested for public indecency.
I'd like to see you try, little man.
I mean,
Maybe he goes in there so fast and it's just like a.
he doesn't though. He doesn't.
But maybe he does. Maybe his Kryptonian superpowers prohibit you seeing him naked.
Wouldn't you go
Maybe-
like behind a fence?
Maybe it's so glorious that human eyes cannot foresee a
No,
Kryptonian
this is-
naked
I
body.
thought he just wore his suit underneath his business clothes.
Sometimes.
Business in front, party underneath.
If that was the case, why did he enter that phone booth? To take off his glasses?
Yes.
What?
He needs to put him down somewhere safe before he goes to fight crime. Those are prescription. Those don't come cheap.
Could you imagine he's just at work one day and someone asks him a tough question? He's like, oh my God, it's Superman.
He puts him back on real quick, but he puts him on too fast and smashes him on his face.
I just. That has always baffled me.
I'm just saying I could see it.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid and I'm bad with looking at people maintaining eye contact. Maybe that's a thing too.
I can't maintain eye contact with people at all. Like, it makes me so just uncomfortable.
I mean, me neither, but it just makes me uncomfortable.
I was at the training in Georgia in June, and there was a music teacher lady there, and I realized that I just wasn't maintaining eye contact, and I kept accidentally like looking off to the side, but it looked like I was staring at herself. And later I was like thinking back and went, oh, it just probably looked like I was checking her out the whole time, and that was probably not good.
So someone told me the easiest way, if you cannot handle making eye contact with someone, but to give the impression that you are, is to stare at the space between their eyebrows.
Yeah, I try to do the forehead thing.
Yeah, I've always heard the forehead.
But then, to be fair, now that I'm losing my hearing because I'm an old fart, I turn my ear to people sometimes in conversations because I legitimately am having hearing problems. So
I do that at work all the time.
that's kind of my scapegoat. I just kind of like perk my
Yep,
ear over. In
I
the
do
corner.
this when they're talking
Yeah.
to me, because then they can't
See,
say
I
I'm not
always
listening.
have one headphone in, one headphone out. So if people, not many people talk to me like during the day anyways, but if somebody says something, I'll have to lean in with the ear that's not covered just to hear what they say.
The weirdest part for me is people like look at me and they assume that I'm like intimidating because of my size. But for me, I feel
Oh,
the
man.
opposite, because whenever I can't look at someone in the eye, I feel like, you ever see that trope in a show where you have like the leader of the criminals or something is like the tiny little 5 foot tall dude, and then you have like the big henchman who's like, whatever you say, boss. That's what I feel like whenever people are like
The Brer Bear character.
like coming at me and like saying, I have a problem, and I'm like, yeah, what is it?
Which
'Cause
way
I-
did he go?
Because like I'll turn my head like, what's your issue? What's wrong with you? Rather than be like, you want to try me? But I don't know.
I bet you
don't
don't
like
get to do that a
confrontation.
whole lot.
I could get like I'm not obviously gonna like cuss somebody out or like scream at them.
Oh, I will.
But I can't, not with my job. But I do. There's a fine line I can go, and I've gotten a little more brave about it in the past few years. About whenever someone is telling me how it is, I just look them right in the eye. I'm like, okay, well, it's not, but like
that
the other
is
day,
such the best feeling on planet Earth.
Oh, I
when
know.
you're at that point in your life where you can just let that come out and you're not worried about the repercussions, and it's just
well, it's not
so
even that.
invigorating.
It's if you find the right way to do it, you can still be professional about it, but still have that air of finality to it. Like the other day, without doxing what I do for a living, some woman came to the counter and said, "This is what I need," and I looked at her and said, "Well, that can't happen, but I'll tell you what you can do." Because I mean, you can't. Why was there a cat fight running in my office? The cats just
I
ran
wish
in.
the piano were on. I just wanted to go pling, 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 pling.
That one actually does on the actual piano downstairs. He will walk across it, which is also interesting. I don't know if you knew this. I don't know what they call it. Is it called like direct? It's called. Hang on, give me a second.
When I worked at Staples, I kind of did that with difficult customers. I would lean
Walk on a
back to
piano?
1 foot. No, lean back to 1 foot, cross my arms, and be like, okay, well, that's not going to happen.
So it's a thing that cats do called direct registering. And I don't know if you know about this, but when they will walk in a way that they will position their hind legs to fall and land exactly where their front legs did, as to minimize their tracks. And it's really cool if you have like a piano and a cat walks on it, because when they hit the notes, they will only hit 2 spots. They'll have ding, 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 because they'll hit the exact same keys because their feet land in the same spot, like they're walking, making tracks. It's really cool.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Sebastian would do it all the time, and I'm like, and I sort of noticed it. I'm like, he always hits the same spot twice. And then I started watching him, and that's how they walk. It's like a biological thing. That way they don't like.
I wonder if it's all cats, like even big cats.
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it.
As opposed to dogs who just.
Well, I'm talking about like lions and tigers
and bears.
Say it. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. My dog heard me making fun of her, and she's looking up at me, judging me silently. But she deserves it. Hello.
Hello, darkness.
Oh my gosh.
I love how we got off topic with this, but I love
we're off the rails.
We had no real topic.
Yeah, and that's okay, because it sounds like the three of us have had a week.
I'm surprised I'm alive right now.
Well, we wanted to talk about it at one point, but do we want to hit a little bit of the dream stuff before we eventually have to split?
We still have like 20 minutes, so yeah, we can go ahead.
Yeah, let's do it. Because I know Vipe's going to be cashing in all them dream tickets here in the next little bit anyway, and I probably will too.
Sure am.
Yeah, man. So
in 3 hours, I'll be up 24 hours.
Oh, my Lanta. Yeah, buddy, you need to get some Z's, homie.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so refresh us, Alden. It was just kind of wild and crazy dreams we've had before, and we kind of touched on it before we got off last week, but do you want to start, or you want to kind of freshen us up some more, or what?
I don't really know where to start with that, because I know that we have had an episode where we talked about that stuff, and I don't know what detail we went into or how many of them we've told, because I really think that I've told most of mine. And I wouldn't mind touching base on them again, because some of them were just really weird, but I don't know. You're the one with the dream journal. I'd be curious to hear what you've...
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. Let's see. I'm going to try to go back as far as I can, which, like I said, I do know in a previous episode we've talked about it, but I just don't know how much we've really hit. My dream journal right now just consists of my notes on my phone, but I did have a physical notepad, which I would wake up in the middle of the night. I'd have a pen or pencil and just jot down what I could before I fell back asleep again. But let's see. This is the furthest one I have back. Should I just read it verbatim and let you all just interpret my dreams here? Is this going to self-dox? Is this going to self-dox me or what?
I don't know. I don't know what you dreamed about.
Did your dream involve denim chicken?
What?
It will now. Thanks for that. No,
Dude,
okay.
if I dream about a denim chicken, I'm coming after you.
Now it makes me
Your
think of Robot
soul will
Chicken
be
in the
mine.
end
Have
credits.
you guys not seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No.
I've watched like the first 3 seasons.
There's an episode where they want to like do something nice for Charlie, so they try to interpret his dream journal, and it's just complete nonsense. So they do their best to interpret it. And there's one something about denim chicken, so they have like a rotisserie chicken with jeans on it.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Well, okay, before I self-dox here, when it comes to your all's dreams that you can remember, do you feel like they're more grounded in, like, alternate reality stuff that you could potentially have happen in real life? Or are we talking, like, rainbows and unicorns flying out of your orifice kinda?
Mine are always very grounded, but the problem with mine, for the most part, is it's all people that I know. It's all scenarios that I have either been in or could conceivably be in. But the locations and the parties involved rapidly fluctuate without any reason. And then when I wake up, I remember everything and I try to come up with a coherent plot. So, like, it could be as simple as the dream starts with me, my friend, and my wife at like a grocery store, and then all of a sudden I'm driving down the road with 2 other people who were not in the picture at all, and we're 3 states over. And so that part makes no sense, but it's never like, I was, in a mech suit flying through space. Like it's always just, there's a dog.
Hi, puppy.
But yeah, the weird thing about my dreams for the most part is they're either not very unique and memorable, or they are, and I want to write them down, but I don't. And then they'll usually shape the rest of my day. I'll think about them, even if I don't remember what they are. It just kind of like sets the tone of my mind, and I'll have like a certain feeling. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I know the ones that I won't say hated the most, but they stick with me the most are dreams where I find myself talking to my dad. Which is really weird though, because your mind when you dream is just synapses firing off information that you already have. You can't learn anything new from a dream. You can't create anything new. It's all just permutations and variations of information you already have. But it can feel so real that it almost feels like you're allowed to have new conversations that you never had in life. And that kind of sucks, but it's kind of cool because I'll have dreams that my dad and grandma are still alive. And then it's like, oh, I get another chance to talk to them, but then you wake up and they're gone. And then it kind of hurts all over again.
Yeah. I don't
But
have many of those dreams. I don't really remember a lot of my dreams, but the ones that I kind of wake up very, very suddenly are like work dreams.
yeah,
Like I'm trying to do something and then I'm almost getting finished and then I wake up, which
Yeah.
is weird. I don't really know what it means. Obviously it means something, but
well, the recurring dream that I have probably had more than anything in life, and I still have it. And it's a common one, to some degree. The details might be a little different for people, but for the most part, it kind of structurally is the same. Is I have a dream.
I have a dream.
MLK over here.
Do you now?
That it will be like I'm in college, and it's like a few weeks left until the end of the semester, and I have a major assignment. That was the first major assignment of that semester, and then I never did it. And then I'm going to utterly fail the entire class, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I have that dream
too.
I have it like once a year. I've had it since I started college, and I've been out of college for 10 years now.
Yeah, I have that dream where I think that I'm going to like a lessons class,
Mhm.
and then I'm totally not prepared for it. And then PB, if you guys know,
Hey!
is jumping down my throat because I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
Well, that might
See,
be like post-traumatic
I was gonna say that's called
stress.
trauma.
It may have happened a time or 2 or 10 or there's been
Guys,
more times.
what's it mean when I go to bed and once a week I relive the most horrific memory of my life? It means you
That
need help,
happened a
Timmy.
lot.
For me, that was a Tuesday.
I remember I went into a lesson one time and like literally I looked like death. And she was like, "You feeling okay?" And I was like,
Nope.
"I think so. You know, I'm not like sick. Like I'm not contagious or anything." She goes, "Are you sleeping?" I was like, no, not really." She's like, "When's the last time you slept?" And I was like 3 days ago."
Man, I would do
She
that
was like,
so much in lessons,
"You
and
need to go home and get a sleep."
I'll do it at my doctor's appointments because my doctor's constantly like, We really need you to lose weight. I'm concerned about your health and stuff." And I'll go in, and I used to do this in lessons all the time, and they'll be like, "All right, how'd this past week go?" And I'll be like,
Yep.
I'll close my eyes and just take a deep breath and be like, I don't know. And I'll start like doing this just to like try to like lower the
Get
expectations
words
down.
come out or something.
It's because I was the worst student when it comes to practicing. Because as a music
Oh, I
major,
was too.
You say that, but I heavily, heavily doubt that you were even the worst in your studio, let alone the
but
worst period.
here's I had the worst ethic, not the worst performer, because I had some knowledge and natural skill at it. But my thing was when we were music majors, you had to have an instrument of choice. But not every music major wanted to be a performer.
Yeah.
And so I had no real desire to play percussion, but I had to because that was my instrument. All I wanted to do was study theory and write music. I didn't want to be in ensembles, but I had to be. I didn't want to take private lessons, but I had to. So I would never practice. I would never pick up a pair of sticks if I wasn't inside ensemble. And then sure enough, every Tuesday it was lesson time, and they'll be like, "What'd you work on this past week?" And I'll be like, I mean, I worked on some
F all.
rudiments, and I really tried that piece." And then he'd be like, "All right, show me what you got." And I'm like,
Yep.
and then
That happened to me every week.
and that's why they would make us start doing practice logs. But I'm like, I just didn't want to do it because I have never really had a passion for performing. I had fun playing in drumline, and I have fun playing guitar now, but I have never, I was never one of the people who wanted to be a hardcore percussionist. I respected the people that were there who did want to be, and I was, sometimes I was jealous of their talent, but
Yeah.
I didn't strive for that. So I had no right being as good as they were.
See, here's the thing that probably messed me up the worst is I never practiced anything until college.
Yeah.
I never practiced. So I go into college and I have no
No.
clue how to actually practice.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I guess I can say the same.
the entire time I was in high school, I went to one band clinic, and
See, I never
even
went
do
to a
that.
band clinic.
and all I did was the night before we went, I practiced my skills.
I barely knew any skills going into freshman year in college.
Yeah. I had no desire. But also, like I
I
said,
don't know how they gave me a scholarship. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know
a
how
lot of
they
our
gave me
a lot of our schools, though, they didn't even teach us the difference between. I mean, they might have taught you what a major and a minor skill was. They didn't teach you the difference between a natural, harmonic, and melodic minor.
Well, I didn't know
Till
that for
later.
college anywhere, to be fair.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I had a pretty good grasp of my scales because our assistant band director would do scale tests on us, and I'd always do relatively well. But he'd give me one scale that I'd do all right on, and then he'd give me one scale that I'd totally bomb. And for some scales are obviously harder than others. But like what is a B major?
Play a
C
three
sharp
octave
major.
Play a 3-octave Mixolydian in D flat minor. But you can't.
For me, it's a
it's
B.
Mixolydian and minor.
Scale, like B major, which would be a half step down, so C sharp major.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
So what's
So 5 sharps for me.
5 sharp. Oh, yeah, 6.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was always the one that gave me a hard time because my middle finger would have to be down for literally every combination of vowels except for the seventh tone. So I'd go ba 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 ba, but I'd fart 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 wrong note fart wrong note. Hated my B major scale, stupid B major scale, stupid.
That's what I always enjoyed when I was like writing music. And I would like just pick random keys that I don't use, and I would like pick things like D flat major. People are like, that one's awful, but it sounds so good. Get over it.
But then you could,
I'm not playing
it. Exactly. In college, you could always tell the vocalists or people who, I don't want to say didn't know what they were doing, but they just weren't, I guess, knowledgeable in the fact that some of those keys are difficult to play in.
Yeah.
Or
or
they write it so that you don't get a chance to come up for air, especially like with some. I know Vipe and I were in an ensemble for a church on campus, and you could tell some of those things. A vocalist wrote it because they didn't give you a chance to freaking breathe.
Yeah.
It was like 26 straight measures of absolutely nonstop playing, and don't you take a breath, because that means the spirit is not within you, and you need to get good.
A good composer knows what instruments can play. A great composer knows what they can't play. And
if I was a violin, I could probably do that without taking a breath.
My percussionist, every year I tell him, I mentioned to the wind something about breath, and then the percussionist over there, he just kind of, or she, depending on the year, they'll just sit over there and make some comment and go, I love all this air.
I'm not a string player, but it is my favorite section to write for. But the amount of time you would see me in like the library at UT, and I'd be writing something, and I was like, because my teacher was very much like, do not just write notes. You have got to put articulations. So I'd be putting ties, and I'd be going, tie. And I would sit here and do this like feasibly. How would I bow this?
How would I bow?
And then I would be like, all right, wind part. Okay, there's a breath there.
There's a breath there.
But
gosh,
the
I
other
don't
thing,
know how many times I heard that in my private lessons. I'd just be blowing right through it, and then she would stop and goes, "There's a breath there." Like she would take a pencil and just like this huge mark in my paper. There's a breath there.
See, that's the thing that I didn't learn in undergrad about writing music, was it's not just about putting notes on paper and making each part do interesting things. It's about where you put your breaths, where you put your accents, where you put your, is this note going to be tenuto? Is it going to be staccato? Is it going to be slurred? Is it going to sound when another instrument's not sounding? Is it going to sound when another instrument is sounding? What's the interval between these two instruments? What's the dynamic range between these two instruments? Like, it's a chorus for a reason, because it's easy to say, okay, I'm going to write this orchestra like SATB. Okay, the piccolos and the trumpets and the violins are all going to play this melody together at the same volume. No, they're not.
The best thing to help me with that. So if there are any musicians out there listening, the best thing to help me with kind of understanding how that kind of worked and how to put articulation on stuff is jazz stuff, because there's so much, I want to say communication, even though that's probably not right. Like articulating like you're having a conversation.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds strange and weird, but that's literally how my mind was able to process that, is through jazz.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I always took articulations as a suggestion, because I never really paid attention much to them.
To a degree, I think there always should be some kind of interpretation to it, but there's absolutely moments where it completely can change the entire color of something, how you do something. Like, I have this piece of music that I have written, and the entire thing is just, it begins with a string section, and it's extremely marcato, because it's supposed to sound like this really powerful march. But like, it starts off with a cello or celli and basses going dun 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 dun. But if you had written that it would not be remotely the same, and it would sound sloppy and just disgusting. But when you have that really hard biting with the the back of the bow. I can't remember what that part of the bow is called. Near the frog, like it's just a complete different timbre.
Yeah,
and it sounds awesome. But
I
mean,
like
those are all things that you have to know when you're writing. And I'm not sitting here saying I know how to write music properly.
Oh my heavens!
But there's so many things that I didn't think about back in the day when I wrote things. And like the first piece of music that I ever completed, it's on my website, but I just like I don't think fondly
Bandcamp.com/Alden19.
I don't think fondly of it because
our cheap
it
plug of the
is
night.
so boring. Because it's literally just a theme and variations with a quintet. And it's just the same melody over and over again in different styles with no transitions between the two. And it's just, there's really no parsimony. There's no harmony. It's just things doing their own things. And it just sounds like crap. It's on there because if I've written a piece of music, I publish it just because, always be writing. But I listen to what I've written and I'm like, I know I have gotten so much better and since I started, which you should. No one should ever be stagnant. But no, it's so much more than putting a whole score and saying, okay, every part needs to have something to do. You need to know when to speak. It's like silence is a form of music. And sometimes the most effective parts of music is when things drop out and you have other things without other things. It's really cool if you do it right. But some people, they go complete all in on their music and it's just, I'm going to have every instrument in the orchestra play at the same time. And I'm like, okay.
Comma, Carl Orff.
Do you remember that one piece of music that is literally all rest and the crowd is...
Oh, yeah, it's John Cage.
Or you're talking about 4 minutes, 13 seconds?
4:33, yeah.
4:33.
Yeah.
Someone did that on the Delta Omicron fundraiser one night, and that was the best. And I caught on to what they were doing, too, so I whipped out my phone, and I did something. I forget what I put. I pulled out something on YouTube and played it, and my ex-girlfriend at the time, well, was my girlfriend at the time, she looked over and, like, whapped me, and I was like, that's the whole point.
Participating.
Yeah, let me live my life, woman. That's why we did.
Look, Mom, look what I can do.
Look what I can do. I'd like to remember what I did. I remember whipping my phone out. Yes.
Yeah.
Look what I can do.
So many people don't remember Stewart.
Did Mad TV just cease to exist? Or,
it did.
I know they stopped, or I know they're not here now, but I don't know when they dropped off the face of the earth.
Well, Stewart was one of my favorite characters, but I think
it might be my 2010s.
Really?
Possibly my favorite character in all of Mad TV was Coach Hines. Keegan-Michael Key was Coach Hines. He was the gym coach who was overly aggressive with his students. And
I just know him from the substitute thing.
It was the precursor to the substitute. Yeah. I think the same character, but just it looks different. It was very similar character, but it's like random. In what was it? Was it Bobby Lee was on Mad TV? Would always he played a character who was always a student in his class called Yamanashi. He'd be like, "Dang it, Yamanashi!" He's like, "I will set you on fire." It's like, "Gee, Coach, what's wrong?" No, you gotta watch some Coach Hines. It's classic.
Think we all need to make a consecutive list of things we need to watch.
I know. I got some more stuff to send you.
List full of them.
I need to catch up on some Marvel if I'm going to go watch Doomsday when it comes out.
You need to watch Superman, though.
Why?
What's Superman have to do with anything?
Because when I made the Iggy Pop reference, you looked at me like I had 5 heads.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Nobody cares about Superman.
You look like that girl in Obsession.
I don't know. I have never seen Obsession. Neither of you.
She's on all the ads for it, and you just see her going, or she's got an O face with blood all over her. And
Super Mario Galaxy movie. It came out on streaming, so I need to.
I still haven't seen the first one.
Oh, the first one's good.
I have it. I just haven't watched it.
I needed a pick-me-up because I had my first ever student pass away in a fire, and not the one this past summer, but 2 to 3 years ago when the first Mario movie came out. My wife and I had gone to the Receiving of Friends, and then I just looked at her and said, I need something.
What,
that's
you've
not
lost 2
me."
students to fire?
Yes, and
Oh
the
my
third one
gosh.
to asphyxiation on a balloon.
That is awful. On a balloon?
Yeah, she choked to death on a balloon.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Okay, you got
we
really
went to
heavy
go
at the
watch
very
Mario.
last second, but
Yeah, we did. Sorry, but we're gonna bring it back with Mario because I think I was overly emotional when I went into the theater, but I walked out almost with tears in my eyes because I was like, "That is exactly what I needed," and that was amazing. And
See, I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it when it came on streaming.
I think we watched the weekend it came out.
I still need to watch that dumpster fire of the new Silent Hill movie.
Yes, it's on Hulu.
If you guys like,
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's on Hulu now.
true crime stuff, I
Well,
watched
I might watch it tonight while I'm
the
grinding on it
worst
14.
neighbors ever on Netflix.
Mm-mm.
It's like a mini series,
Huh.
and it's some crazy stuff. Like if you like, let's see,
Pina
the
coladas?
Tiger King. If you kind of like that stuff,
I
if
never
you
did
Yeah.
watch Tiger King.
Oh,
We
man.
plowed through it one weekend, and it was.
It's a trip.
Yeah, it is.
What is that one? The Wild Whites of West Virginia. I think it's
Nope.
on Tubi right now.
Tubi.
If you have that, and I mean, it's just it's that
Excuse
same
me.
Tiger King kind of chaos, into true crime stuff.
Oh, I'm thinking of Making a Murderer. That was like almost a decade ago, though.
See, I never saw any of those.
We watched that when we were snowed in, I think.
I remember
maybe a year
hearing
before Liz
about
was
them.
born.
but-
Yeah.
All right, so we only got one more snooze left.
All right.
I know.
Boys, we made some chicken salad tonight. We talked about
We did.
a
We
nice.
talked about some good stuff.
Yeah, we did.
Man, I'm freaking
You
tired.
got to, yeah, me too.
I'm great. I could stay up another 12 to 15 minutes.
Well, you should probably do it, but
Bet.
I'm going to.
pretty sure 5 minutes after this podcast is over, I'm gonna be asleep.
Bro, I still got to do my nighttime routine. And normally I shower and clean up before I get all gussied up for you boys, but I haven't even done that yet. I'm a stink man.
Gross.
I showered, so I smell all nice and clean shaven, by the way.
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody dope as me. I'm just.
I got to climb back in my son's bed before he wakes up and freaks out because I'm gone. He fell asleep with me in there, so he's going to want me to be back in there when he wakes up.
Father, please return to me.
Father, where did you go?
All right,
Please, sir, I'd like some sleep.
Yeah.
You want more?
No, he'll be up at 6:30 in the morning, so.
Oh, yeah, that never changes.
Well, I bought him the new
Oh.
Paw Patrol game today, so he's excited about that, so.
Fair. I'd be excited too, I guess.
You guys have anything you want to plug? Anything you got going on?
You know, legit, I may pick up streaming in a minute. I'll see how my second wind is after my shower tonight. Who knows? Because I'm all alone tonight, boys. I got nothing to do.
I will
Nothing but time.
hang out in your stream if you stream tonight because I'm going to play some 14. Because I just drank a monster. My goal was to stay up and grind WoW tonight, and then I finished what I needed to do before the podcast. So I'm like, I guess I'll just do whatever then.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on joining in on your stream.
Fine. That's fine.
This job has sucked your soul out.
Yeah, it has. You give me about 3 more
you've
weeks, and I'll
changed,
probably
man.
look like you boys.
Who, me? Who, me?
You changed. We used to hang.
Yeah, Vipe, it's you. Give me about a month, and I'll probably be in that same similar boat because I am very, very happy to be
I mean,
back
it's
on a
hard when I
routine.
wake up at 2:00 in the morning.
I mean, yeah, that's fair, and I've been doing that lately to let the damn dog out, but I digress. But
Yeah, but you go back to sleep, don't you?
Sure would be
sometimes I
nice
don't.
if this stupid camera didn't think that it needed to freeze any time an application opened or closed on my computer.
Wow.
Good Lord, I'm getting tired of this thing.
I, for one, welcome our new robot overlords.
It could be worse. We could be dealing with
Robot
Streamlabs.
Doc.
Streamlabs.
Welcome to Robot Doc.
Can you guys independently control your eyes?
No, but it looked like you did for a minute, and I couldn't tell if you were having a stroke or what.
No, I know how to do it. Like, so all you do is like focus on your nose, and then you just separate your eyes, and you can like do that.
Did it work?
No.
Oh.
Like I can play ping pong. Watch this.
Oh. Wait,
That reminds me of the Scrubs episode where they're talking to JD, and then JD is imagining a Sasquatch playing ping pong with somebody, and who won the match? Anyway, it was a tie. Because his eyes are just sitting there going back and forth.
I don't know if it's even possible, but I have long wanted to be able to like do, opposite. But as far as I know, I don't know if your brain will let you do that, but I can keep one stationary and move the other one like this.
Oh, I can't. I don't know.
But
hang on, I'm zooming in. Do it again.
So like this, you use your nose as a focal point, and then you can do like this.
Oh, Mylanta. Okay.
But it's really not hard, but it's fun. It freaks people out when I do it.
Cool. I sent you the raid.
Yep. All right. This has been a weird episode. Anyway, we're gonna raid out.
Tomorrow, next week is going to be our finale week.
Yes.
And then we're going to be in season 2 after that.
And there will be some changes coming with season 2. We'll talk about
I've
those
been
next
fired.
Week.
Nope.
Out of a cannon.
We're getting a new host.
You're stuck here.
You're gonna have Dr. Janitor 36.
We're getting Nurse Practitioner 36.
My name is Dr. Acura.
It's gonna be NP Custodian 36. But anyway, yeah. So we'll have some new stuff next week to talk about, and then on, I guess, what will it be, the 14th or 15th, whatever that Friday is, we'll start season 2. So new music, new layout, just all kinds of new things, but also some new formatting for like the post streams. Like we're gonna stop doing this whole who are we raiding out to, talking about the stuff, because what we're going to do is we're going to end the stream, transition out, and then back in, and then we'll talk about that stuff in post. That way, whenever we edit it for YouTube, we won't be, taking up airtime for that, but we can still do it on the Twitch side because this stuff really isn't relevant post stream. Anyway, that's in the weeds. We'll talk about that later. We're raiding out now. We'll see you guys next Friday. I'm going to be live tomorrow with a new Final Fantasy game. Go check these guys out if they've got anything planned. Anyway, I'm out. I'm going to bed.
Nothing.
Or not. I don't know. See you guys.
Deuces.